Boop, Fantasy Blitz. Hey,
no.
what's going on? No BS, just Blitz, guys. It is time for week 14, and it's Flacco time. It's Flacco time.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thought? We're back. What is this? What year is it? It's like that meme with Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah. Where are we? What year is this?
Oh, man, I think my chair's about to fall apart. Elijah, while I'm fixing my chair, tell the viewers at home what your favorite game was and why it was the Monday night game.
Last week? Oh, Monday night? Oh, gosh. That game was actually kind of nuts.
It was so good.
I liked the Sunday night game between the Chiefs and the Packers just because I loved those two logos. I mean, first Super Bowl, it's just a classic game. But also, I liked seeing a Green Bay quarterback do well. Like, as always, it's tradition in the NFL, and it needs to happen. So I think Jordan Love is finally getting his stride, which I'm excited to talk about a little bit. But I really enjoyed that game. That was just a fun one overall.
It was really good. It was a really fun game.
But Monday night was lit, too. Don't get me wrong. Yeah,
the Monday night game was so good.
It felt good. I never thought a Bengals-Jaguars game would be, like,
I know,
entertaining. With no Joe Burrow, too.
I know, no Joe Burrow, but, I mean, the Bengals really kind of, like, shocked everyone.
I did not pick them to, like, even score over, I think, 20 points or something.
Yeah.
But then Jake Browning.
Yeah, Jake the Snake.
Like, what's going on here?
It was a deep cut when they're having to talk about his college record.
Oh,
they were like, back in college. No, sorry, back his high school record.
No,
they're bringing up his high school record.
Before,
They're like, hey, guys, this guy, he did a lot of touchdowns in high school, and we're like, what? Is these the only stats you can pull from?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Ridiculous.
Apparently so. But we're gonna get into it here in a little bit. Appreciate you guys. Fantasy Blitz, no BS, just Blitz. Chili Rainbow's already in the chat. Says I'm lost without you guys. We're lost without you, Chili Rainbow.
Amen to that.
Wayne Heron.
Go Pack.
Go Pack. Are you related?
Yep.
There we go.
Come on now.
Oh no, it's only part. Is it part of the screen now? Did we mess up?
No.
Oh, I gotta go fix OBS. I think.
I can talk about the teams on bye.
All right, talk about the teams on bye. I'm gonna fix OBS.
I got you. You're not missing too much though with these guys, but I mean you are missing Sam Howell if you are dealing with the Commanders, and also Terry McLaurin. If you're in a deep league like me, 12-man, it's tough because you need Terry McLaurin in a week like this for playoffs. But Cardinals, they're just garbage overall, I would say. Not like as a team, but for fantasy because Kyler Murray, I don't know, inconsistency with the health and also just with the performance. But that's not, a whole issue. But then Marquise Brown, nothing's happening with him. I'm so lost on why he's not going nuts because I really thought he had a chance to, like, take off, but nothing's going. I thought by now it would. I wouldn't be surprised if later, but by now.
It does kind of suck to lose James Conner.
Oh, yeah. No, it's terrible.
He's running backs are hard to come by, and he was actually putting up some solid numbers, and you will be missed this 1 week, which for most fantasy leagues, this is the end of regulation for many fantasy leagues.
Oh, yeah. No, it's looking rough. You're in for most people, but...
Although we've got a deep pick for the first game, tonight's game.
Oh,
are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I didn't click on the right one.
It's the Cardinals versus the Commanders.
It's the Cardinals versus the Commanders. Wait, don't worry, guys. We're running a professional operation.
It's worth it, I promise. Don't worry about the team. Boo this man. Yeah, Robert. There we are.
Who's on that board?
I don't even want to, like, talk
Zeke!
Yeah. With the Patriots.
Zeke with the Pats. Look, the only reason he's on here is because, first of all, the Steelers are ass.
Yeah.
And second of all, Ramondre Stevenson hurt his ankle.
I know. That one hurt me a bunch because I needed him to pull through, but I lost by 40, so.
So it's time for Ezekiel Elliott to do something because he's the next man up. So he's going to have to eat because they ain't going to throw the ball.
No, they're not going to throw because Bailey Zappi, I think, is going to be under gun tonight, and I don't see that being a huge, I don't know, for the pass play at least. And Pittsburgh's not too bad either, I think, with the pass overall. They're not great on, but, I mean, the only hope I would have for Zeke is a touchdown, reliable type scoring night. But
he's going to get a lot of touches. He may get some sneaky back behind the line of scrimmage passes, but he's really the only startable person there. And again, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here just because there's so few running backs that are actually legitimate. But he will be the bell cow in this game, which is going to be absolute hot restaurant garbage. Pittsburgh, what else is there to say about Pittsburgh? Najee Harris has actually been quite a bit of a stud over the past couple weeks. Pickens is just talented. That's the only thing you can say. The quarterback Pickett is so bad. Not Bailey's that bad, but still pretty bad. It is a silver lining that Freiermuth is healthy now.
Yep.
So I'd say Freiermuth, if there's any time, if you got to have a tight end, Freiermuth is a good play this week, only because he's going up against New England.
Yeah.
So
I'm just so curious to see how this goes.
Yeah.
Because we could have like a real stink, but
Bryce, tell me.
Who you got?
Who you got?
And we got you. But I think for Pittsburgh, you should feel safe with all the guys on the board, with Najee and George and Pat. Play both. I would say, that's not bad. I would go way more with the Pittsburgh defense though, just because the running back play is not. It's Ezekiel Elliott. You know, it's not the most amazing, and then Bailey Zappi. So turnovers are bound to happen. I would say turnovers are random in all football games.
Yeah.
You never know because they'll bounce off the helmet. Wet ground. I don't know what it is. Don't care what it is. They're random. So sure, I would go with that one.
This one, I think it's really going to be a stinker. I'm not.
Come on, what are you talking about? My Birds.
I know, but the Birds have a good defense. So
yeah, no, that's true. It's so weird hearing that. Like the Atlanta Falcons actually have a semi-legit,
stout, and they don't really have any just amazing studs on their defense.
Yep.
They're just organized well and coached well. So good on them for when they actually get it more together next year. But I mean, as far as the teams go, you can talk about Atlanta, but I want to talk about Tampa Bay real quick.
Absolutely.
Mike Evans is your really only pick. I mean, Rashad White's going to be great. But yeah, Mike Evans is really the only one I'm comfortable starting against Atlanta. Although Cade Otton is a sneaky tight end pick, and here's why. Because Atlanta has one of the worst tight end defenses.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, they're very mid. They're very mid to meh. So Cade Otton might be the guy to help get you some sneaky yardages here for this game. I'm going ahead. I'm calling it Cade Otton. It's going to get 4 receptions for about 55 yards.
Okay, we'll take
and maybe a sneaky touchdown. So you never know.
Hopefully in the back end. I don't want to.
There you go.
Deal with that.
Yeah. What do you think about the Birds?
I think it should be good for only Bijan, London, and Pitts. And I say that because the matchups are there.
Yeah.
Desmond Ridder, by now you would have thought we had an idea of who he is. I still don't know. I'm not saying is he good or is he bad? We know he's mid, but which side of the scale are you leaning on? But I think the matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers secondary and Drake London for also Kyle Pitts, I think they could strive a little bit more. But Bijan, you're starting him from here on out. I think he's going to eat from. We may not look good, but on the stat sheet, maybe so.
He's doing well.
Yeah.
Yep. This is going to be a stinker. I'm not going to lie. So I know. Well, it's going to be good. Baltimore's going to win.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they're going to kill him.
Yeah, they're going to murder him. It's a home game. The Rams, they don't know how to play in weird weather. Not anymore, at least. So, but you're still going to start Stafford, Kyron Williams, Nakua, and Kupp, who Kupp has been awful.
It's going to get bad this game. I'm so scared.
I'm not expecting a high upside for Kupp, even though Nakua absolutely crushed it last week. Yeah, the Rams are annoying except for Stafford, especially in this game. But yeah, talk about Baltimore.
Well, on the defensive side, they're number 2 against wide receivers, so I'm very nervous. If you have better options for Kupp or Nakua, maybe you look, but I don't know. If you have Kupp on your team and you drafted him, it could look rough to better options. But Lamar, Flowers, Edwards, Gus should be a little nice sneaky touchdown. I hope so, because they might run it up and then get inside the 1 or 2.
LA is, I think, 16th out of 32 for run defense.
Oh, my gosh,
so
mid.
That's why I put Gus Bus in there, because I could see Baltimore getting up by 2 touchdowns, and they're just going to feed him.
Just get out of here.
Yeah, Gus Bus is a legitimate play for this game.
I like the Zay Flowers from here on out, too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Flowers, not bad. He's been getting the touches, been getting the looks. I think he'll be doing good.
Should be good.
Detroit and Chicago, I almost put everyone for Detroit because I'm predicting a total blowout.
Lascorda. That's amazing.
Yeah, you're going to start Goff. You're going to start Gibbs and Monty because you got to. And then I'm on Ross Sam Brown, and I'm dubbing him Sam Lascorda.
That's amazing. Where'd you see that?
I came up with it myself. That is a Nick DeMondy original, Sam Lascorda. Let's go, baby.
No, that's actually really good.
He's gonna be like a tight. His ADP next year is gonna be unreal.
It might be insane. I bet it's gonna be like 3rd, 2nd or 3rd. Because guys not named Travis Kelce, Mark Andrews, Those guys are always going to be up there. But for a tight end,
Yeah.
not name those guys, I bet third round is where it's going to be.
And I think we're seeing the this is Kelsey's final season of relevance.
I can see that happening.
Yeah. Okay.
Get the girl, go out in the sunset.
He's got too many vaccines and too many commercials. The more commercials you do, the worse you do in the NFL. It is like a damn mathematical equation. Okay. I'll never get over the fact that Victor Cruz started throwing around TVs, and then that season. And then that season he was absolute trash. Speaking of trash, Chicago, these are guys you got to play because they have potential. Because Detroit doesn't have that much of a defense.
They're good on the stopping the QB, but like for the run and for receivers overall, they're a liability overall.
Yeah.
But I think that front seven can cause pressure. But Fields likes to move.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing a lot of boom or bust potential for this one. But I don't know. It's in Chicago. I bet he has a boom game.
Yeah, this is a grudge match.
Yeah,
this is
Detroit,
these teams,
Chicago, baby.
Detroit,
Come
my
on.
gosh, I could smell the sausages already. Yeah, so Field, Herbert, DJ Moore, and Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet as well. I like that.
Cole Kmet's always been he's been that, and I called him out from the preseason.
Come
Cole
on,
Kmet.
Let's go.
This game, I'm looking forward to it.
Yuck.
I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think Browning is a play here because Indiana is just they're giving up points. George play 0-1 for the flex non-PPR. Cup, Warren, or Keaton.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Cup is, oh my gosh. In a non-PPR, I wouldn't start Cup.
No. Cup's a non-starter.
And it sucks because he's so talented, but like it's just not working out this year.
Yeah.
I'd go, oh gosh, Jalen Warren tonight. I'll go Jalen Warren.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
I don't know. Keaton Mitchell, the Rams front. I don't know. And also, maybe not.
Yeah.
I'll go Warren. But non-PPR? Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go
That's
Warren.
tough. So you've got some notes here for the game.
Yes, Robert.
Warren, and close your eyes.
Yeah. I would agree.
Tell us what you got. What's your line on this? You're like, ew, this game's going to suck. Why? What's up?
Well, just because it's the Colts, I think, they're kind of like the Falcons, but like the better Falcons, I would say. And I'm only, saying that because I understand. But it's just like you're not much better, but like you're
Great Lakes Falcons.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just unbelievable. And also, this is not the plan. Like, it should be Richardson there. The season just feels like it's been a meh.
Yeah.
Like, we're just going along. That's the NFL. You just go along with the cruise and you see what happens. But I love the Moss play.
You got it.
And Michael Pittman Jr.,
yeah,
that guy is underrated this year. No one's talking about him enough. He's been doing so well.
Taylor is injured, which I feel like is a headline in every single NFL season that he's ever been in. So he's injured, probably out for the rest of the year if we're being honest with ourselves. So it's going to be Zach Moss. Okay. Moss is boss down or up in Indianapolis.
Come on.
Cincinnati, I'm going Jake Browning because he had flashes of greatness.
Not a bad start.
Not a bad start. Mixon, absolute ball hog last week. I was loving it. Then you're going to do Chase, and you're going to do Higgins, and then their tight end Hudson, who put up banging numbers.
Shadow Hudson.
Banging numbers. Good tight end start against Indianapolis, which is not well known for their defense. So let's go, baby. I left Ritter and Connor on there because they were notes from last week, but that's fine. Like we got a lot going on. Adam's still like he's going through all of his stuff right now. So shout out to my guy Adam. Be back someday. Come back home, baby. We love you. He was just texting me right before the show. Said I miss you guys. Yeah. So shout out to Adam. He will be back soon. But yeah. So let's see. Jacksonville and Cleveland. Flacco? Question mark.
Unbelievable. That's the only way. I saw the headlines and I was like,
what year is it?
And then I thought about the Ravens, and I was like, well, I bet some Ravens fans are mad. But then if I were like a diehard Ravens fan, I'm like, no, man, you won me a Super Bowl. Like,
good.
Understood. No worries.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that is weird. I think it could. I mean, it's Joe Flacco. He knows what he's doing. It's the Browns. This is not their quarterback. They're just in agreement of, like, can we get past this season?
Yeah.
And just get into next year. Or maybe, playoff push, perhaps, but just do our best.
He's a question mark because he's technically not slated to start.
Oh, really?
They have not made their decisions yet. I don't
know.
He
you got brought up, and then they're like, "You're good to go."
As of 2 hours ago, they had not officially crowned Smoking Joe Flacco as the quarterback for Cleveland. But if he is the guy, I would say there's more upside, especially to Cooper.
Who?
Amari Cooper.
Amari, yeah.
Yeah, because like Joe can at least throw it. He may not have the cannon, but that he used to have. But I think, yeah, he's a legitimate play. If you're desperate for a quarterback, Jacksonville, I don't know who's starting in Jacksonville right now. It's up in the air at the moment. Bethard, who is the backup after TJ or T-Law got his
ankles,
leg.
High ankle sprain.
Yeah. His leg folded backwards. Gross. They're both questionable. They have no third string quarterback.
Who is this man?
He's been around forever.
Yeah.
It's like he's one of those journeymen. He's barely gotten any time.
Nathan Rourke. This could be the guy.
This could be the guy. Okay, guys, keep an eye out on what is happening in Jacksonville. It could get ugly.
They got a nice record, though, for the rest of the season.
Is he a rookie?
I think so. Yeah, he's 25. He's got to be.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, he is an experienced rookie. So they've got a unplayed rookie, which, judging by the rest of this year, means he's going to go out there and throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, just how it is. Next year, no. Last year, no. But this year,
he will.
Something's in the water.
Something's there.
Popping off.
Yeah. So for Jacksonville, Etienne Jr. is your stud. Ridley is a must start, and so is Ingram. But Cleveland's tough. Cleveland's tough. Their defense continues to show out every week. So this is going to be a tough game for Jacksonville for sure. 100%.
We'll see how they do though from here on out.
Let's see.
Curious.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, guys, go ahead and like and subscribe. Appreciate if you would do that. It helps the channel grow. It makes your lineup better. And so, yeah, we appreciate it.
Smiles on our faces.
Put smiles on our faces. Yeah. So like this video, subscribe to the channel.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, you can tell friends too.
One person told another person, and then told another.
Increase the size of the brotherhood. Look, we're trying to get our front offensive line thick. Because if your boys ain't thick, I still don't have
your back ain't gonna be quick. I don't know.
The QB.
I'm just spitting from the dome.
Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Rambin says, "Who should I start, DK or Puka?"
DK.
Full PPR DK.
Yeah. Nah,
we'll get him in a miss. I know. I know. Carolina versus
stinks.
New Orleans. I mean, there's no one in Carolina to play. Zero.
Just LOL. It doesn't. It's not sad, but like in the beginning of the year, there was some hype. I remember a SportsCenter post was like, they got Miles Sanders, Bryce Young, Adam Thielen, and then just like a bunch of, I think DJ Chark, all these like mid-tier receivers, and I was thinking like, okay, maybe they could.
Yeah, the powerhouse of DJ Chark.
Do something. Yeah, exactly. But now it's just like, what's going on? There's like no one. It's just
nothing is going on because they're playing New Orleans. So basically, start everyone. I don't know who's going to be under center for New Orleans. It doesn't really matter because they're going to absolutely shit down Carolina's face.
Yeah.
This whole game. This is going to be an ugly, ugly, awful game. That's why I put Taysom Hill in there. They're probably going to do some weird gadget plays with Taysom Hill. He's going to vulture another touchdown just because that's how he rolls. Rashid Shaheed is another sneaky play. They'll go up, and they're going to continue to put the scores up because that's how the Saints do.
Yep. I think it's Winston starting. Jameis.
It is going to be Jameis.
Yeah, I think that's what they're leading. But
don't start Jameis.
Yeah, don't start that. I mean, even though Carolina sucks, but
yeah, Jameis will throw 3 picks to Carolina at some point. But then he will also throw for 400 yards. So Olave and Kamara and Shaheed will all eat. Christian Watson. Yeah, can you pull up Christian Watson for Green Bay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Oh, come on. There you go.
Cool. All right, so we've got Houston and the Jets. Ouch. So it's basically Hall. CJ Stroud, now the #1 quarterback in the league.
For what? There it goes.
There goes. MacBook Air is gone. I think it's yardage now. And he surpassed Sam Howell.
No way.
But if you go on, I think defensivestats.com, he is #1 overall. I don't know in what their overall ranking is and how it's weighted, but he is #1, CJ Stroud. You're going to start everyone from Houston because even though the Jets defense is great, it will be great until halftime. And then the third quarter will absolutely rip it open.
Yeah, no.
So
makes me sad that Tank Dell is gone too.
Yeah.
I saw a meme. What was that of Mice and Men? It was like, look at the flowers. It was like me cutting Tank Dell from my team. It's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean to.
Go. This one, I like this one.
Yeah?
I like this one. I just like, I hate to say it, I like watching Josh Dobbs a little bit. You know, I'm a Dogs fan, so I don't forget what he did to us. But I like seeing him in that Minnesota uniform because the same kind of mission for a lot of quarterbacks this year is just Like, get in the uniform. Let's see how the season goes because you're not our guy. I mean,
Yeah.
but he could be, though, because Kirk Cousins. You know, they
Mhm.
might not have
could.
him stay with that team. But I like Justin Jefferson being back. I think he might pop off, and it should go well. But Alexander Madison, that Ty Chandler with him splitting those big carries and all that.
That's tough.
It's going to be tough because, I mean, also a touchdown reliable guy, or reliant, I should say. TJ Hawkinson, though. That's the guy. He's been my guy since the Detroit
sure.
days, and I'm sticking with him all the way through. You want to talk about your Raiders?
I mean, this is going to be a tough game for the Raiders, not because it's defensively a challenge, but because they struggled to get momentum offensively. So if they can find momentum early on, I'm bullish. But, man, they're still very much in a rebuild. I think AOC is an okay play. Aiden O'Connell, in case you guys are wondering.
Sorry, Gigs.
Yeah. So Aiden O'Connell is a legitimate play against Minnesota, only because Minnesota is, like a mid-ranked defense. Josh Jacobs, he's your stud. Devontae Adams, continue to start your studs. I have to watch this game as a Raiders fan, but I am kind of Raidered out right now. Have the full tracksuit.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Craziest fans in the league besides the Eagles? Is it the Bills or not the Eagles?
Yeah,
the Bills or the Raiders?
Man, the Raiders are more I wouldn't say violent, but they're a little more twisted for sure.
No, I get that, yeah.
The Bills are just kind of like,
we're just insane.
they're just like blue collar. I drove a forklift for 9 hours and now I'm going to get absolutely hammered drunk and jump through a folding table. That's
what
I
deserve it.
Yeah, because I live in the frozen north.
Weak.
This game.
Oh yeah, this is I love these matchups. I'm not
This
gonna lie.
game.
I'm liking the back end.
All right, talk to me about this.
Well, I think the NFC West is an underrated division, and I think whenever these guys get together, or these teams, I should say, I think it's always a showdown. I know the Thanksgiving game was a smacking, but I just think that teams could pop off regardless. Like, it's a rivalry game.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
And I think Geno is gonna pop back a little bit, just a little bit. And I know San Francisco though. They could easily demolish them. Shout out to our West Coast viewers, by the way.
Shout out. San Francisco looked absolutely frightening this past week. Frightening. Okay.
And they could easily take care of business.
They could,
Like 2 quarters in, it's over.
Yeah, this could quickly devolve into a Halo 3 Blood Gulch of like sack teabag on the face situation.
It's over.
It's over. No, the game's not over until the sack is dropped on the face of the Seattle Seahawks. That's why I'm not putting in Tyler Lockett, because this game has blowout written all over it for me. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I want it to be.
No.
There is a more than 20% chance that I think this could be San Francisco just completely crushing Seattle.
If I were a betting man, I'd put like as a blowout, but I always hope those rivalry games are good. Like
here we go.
One,
Speaking of
rivalry, but like Kansas City, Buffalo.
Yes, I mean the themes here are so strong. Kansas City Chiefs hunting the Buffalo.
Ooh.
You can't get any thicker than that. But speaking of thick, we've got the thickest quarterback in the league, Josh Allen, rested and ready to go, ready to ball out in the cold with Diggs. I'm putting Kincaid in there because he continues to get good work.
That's my boy.
Yeah.
That's the guy.
And you got Cook because he's the only relevant running back at Buffalo. In Kansas City, I will go ahead and say the most boring team to watch in the NFL right now. Like who's like biting their nails and can't wait for the Kansas City game?
I would say me. No.
Who outside of Kansas City is like,
I think
man?
You do look for that box score, though.
Yeah.
You do look like, and I totally understand because 2 years ago it was like, oh, Chiefs are playing? Yeah. Man, we got to watch.
Yeah,
You have to see like what's going on. But now it's definitely a more anticlimactic game because they either blow teams out or they go down to the wire and then win. But when they play the Packers on Sunday night, it was a loss. So they're just not the team you want to tune in for, but you are looking to see if they won or not.
Chili Rambo says, should I start Mahomes or Purdy this week? Dude, this game's going to be cold as balls. Let me check the weather on this, but if the game is below 40 degrees, the passes are not caught.
Yeah,
just straight up.
And you got Kansas City receivers out there, not just Kelsey.
Yeah, the only you have Rashee Rice, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
They're the only relevant people game time weather, 40 degrees. So I'm saying you play Purdy.
That feels so wrong.
I know.
I was about to say yup, but then I thought you're gonna put Mahomes on the bench, like.
No, don't bench him.
Well, I mean, where you gonna put
Well, yeah, I mean, but if
unless
you
you got a super
really,
flex spot.
yeah, if you got a super flex, then you're good. But it's just every time there's a cold weather game because it's outdoors.
Yeah,
Like the wind could be awful.
Chili, do you need to win to get in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Or are you chilling? Because if you're chilling, I don't think it really.
I could look it up right now.
Oh, really?
But I'll look it up in a second.
Come on.
I did not put Gabe Davis in here because this game has, even though I do like Gabe
noticed.
Davis, again, this is not going to be high scoring, I don't think.
No,
I don't think.
it's gonna be cool. Pacheco's about to run like hard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Okay, talk about this while I look up the score for Chili Rainbow, see where he's at.
You're starting Quentin Johnson? Oh gosh, I'll start.
Huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start. Okay. Yep.
Because they're
At least
playing
he's
at
got one
home.
fan.
They're playing at home. He's actually been getting a couple receptions.
I understand.
So,
well, I like the Chargers. I hate that they're being known as that team that just blows games, but they can really prove themselves against this Denver team because Denver's on fire in a way. They're not the hottest team in the league, but they are winning games. Russell Wilson's finally cooking something. I'm not saying it's good eats, but he's cooking something.
Yep.
And Sean, I think it's kind of taking time, and I think it might take the rest of the year for that team to finally find out who they are.
Yep.
But if things stay the same for next year, it could be really well. But Cortland Sutton been on fire. I think he scored like a touchdown, maybe like 6 of the last 7 games or something. Javonte Williams, volume, production.
Yep.
That's what we're looking for.
That's it.
But just Herbert, man. I think Denver's terrible against the run. So Eckler can finally find something. This is a good opportunity, but Herbert is coming off a game.
I know.
And needs to change that. Please.
I know.
Please change that.
I see explosive potential for a shootout here just because it is the Chargers. They are playing in warm weather. That's the only reason why I put Quentin Johnson up there.
No, I like it.
It's not the best pick, but it's where we are.
Hey, no, it's where hey, how deep is your league? Come on.
Yeah, really.
You playing in a pansy league? Or what?
This is it.
That's the one.
These are my calls.
This is the one.
Everyone. Just do it. I think this is the highest over under that we're gonna have. I think it's like 55 or something like that.
That's ridiculous. So I gotta find out.
I have it at the very end. Yeah. But this game is gonna be, I think, a total smoke show. Like everything is it's gonna be in the air the whole time. It's crazy. There's no one not to start on Philly or Dallas. So I'm not aware of any like major injuries to either one.
I think some guys are banged up, but I don't know of any ruling out or none of that.
Yep. This was an easy one to look through. This one, awful. I am picking Tyjae Spears because he is getting a decent amount of volume. So for a desperation play, again, if you're desperate for a running back, Henry has been kind of meh this whole year.
Yeah.
Like very annoying for how high his ADP was. And Tyjae Spears is the sneaky pick, if nothing else but for a handcuff to Henry. Hopkins, I guess so. Miami has shown that they can actually really shut people down.
Yeah. They've improved on that.
They've improved on that.
A
Yeah.
lot.
So Miami, you're going to start everyone on Miami. Like, let's go, baby. Tennessee's defense it's only good against mid-level teams.
Oh, yeah.
You can't stop Miami.
They looked great against Atlanta, and now against Miami, they're going to get could be bad.
Yeah, lit up. I think they're going to get lit up.
Tyreek Hill, he did get downgraded to questionable today.
Interesting. Keep an eye on that. But Devon Achane, definitely going to eat. Then I messed. See,
What?
This is what happened. Freaking Canva didn't save it.
What, this one?
No, because I had Chase.
I got Chase
Yeah,
Mixon?
Canva.
I was looking at Saquon.
Dang it, Canva. No, this is gonna. I should have just put everyone, because you could just start everyone against the Giants.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
not about the players. It's about who they're playing for this one. If they're playing the Giants.
Freaking
Well, who would you
Canva.
go with the Packers, brother?
I mean, I would go with Love. I would start Love. I would start Dobbs. Is
Aaron
Christian
Jones is
Watson?
returning.
Aaron Jones is returning. Let me see. Let's check on Christian Watson.
I'm nervous about the Jones, though. That could be kind of rough because I think Love's in stride. That's what I want to talk about earlier because he's finally looking good. Like, he looks like a good quarterback, not just a guy that's getting by and making these passes and these throws that just somehow get in the receiver's hands. Like, he's making good plays. He's calling plays in a way like he's making switches, checks, and all that. I think that's the Green Bay way. You get in that locker room, you watch that guy play for a little bit, then it's your turn eventually. I don't know how. But this is also a game I was thinking about on the way here. Just crack open something, watch this one.
Yeah.
No worries. There's like, who are you going to watch in this game that's really going to help your fantasy team? I don't know.
Yeah. It's going to be tough. I don't think Saquon's going to get much love either. The Giants are about as relevant as the Panthers.
Yep.
As far as football goes.
That is true. Got a question from
yeah. I have a flex spot. Do I play Thielen or Montgomery? Montgomery.
Come on now. Let's go Montgomery. It should work.
That's
though.
a good question though. Sayana Pillay.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, guys, I apologize for the error in that. I am blaming the tech because I did go through
No, you
this.
got it right. Sayana Pillay.
Yeah. Watson is questionable. So Watson is questionable. He had a hamstring injury last week. They're kind of dicey about him returning from a hamstring thing.
Yeah.
Even if he says he's fine, if he does play, they're probably not going to like be throwing to him a lot because they want to keep him healthy. And hamstrings injuries have a tendency of just nagging.
Mm-hmm.
So, and in the cold, also, this will be a cold game. Injuries tend to flare up much faster.
I don't know how they do that. How do you play in that weather, man?
Yeah, it sucks. Having played 3 or 4 years Pop Warner, it sucks. I can tell you.
I've been in the trenches.
I've been in the trenches.
I know what's going on down there.
I was. Do you know what positions I played when I played Pop Warner?
No.
You play offense and defense in Pop Warner, by the way. So, actually, I want someone in chat to guess what positions I played offense and defense when young Nick played for the Apex Cougars. That's the Monday night game. Ugh.
Yeah, no.
Things to know: Dallas and Philly, 51.5. That's crazy.
That's not. Yeah, anything in the 50s. I think it's gonna go over though.
And then Pittsburgh versus New England, the lowest. Tend to agree. Another amazing Thursday night game.
30.5.
30.5.
30.
Yeah.
And a half. That's so
Yeah.
bad.
It's very bad.
That's not a 17-14 game. That's not even that.
I know.
It's worse than that. Chili Rainbow said kicker.
Yeah. So South SCO 650 has said OLDL. I was guard for a little bit.
Okay.
I was guard, but then they moved me to, I shit you not, linebacker, middle linebacker.
Oh wow, you're okay.
I was kind of like the QB spy and stopping the run.
Yeah, you're looking.
Because here's the thing, high school Nick was kind of thick.
Oh.
Okay, I was a jolly round boy. Okay, up until my 30s, I was 237 pounds.
Okay,
so I was a thick boy.
You're out there.
Yeah. So, but I could move a little bit. Okay, I knew how to hustle my bustle. But yeah, they had me as middle linebacker, and then on offense, I was fullback.
You were.
I was fullback, which in Pop Warner, you're running a lot of fullback, a lot of I formation.
Yeah, so you're digging right there. You're just going straight. Go hit that guy right there.
Yeah, they used to do these things called, I don't think they do them in high school anymore. They used to call them suicides. Do you know what those are?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they still do.
They still do? Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I went through those for a little bit. That was all for nothing, too.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. Go, say on a play, another one. Justin Herbert.
Herbert, Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
See what's going on right here?
We see you. We see you out there.
Lamar, it's gotta be.
Lamar. And, I mean, hang on.
I like the matchups, though. That's like, if you have both those guys on your team, great picks.
How did I miss him?
There you go. Are you looking for Lamar?
No, the Chargers.
One more. There you go.
Oh, against Denver? Yeah, Herbie's been such a loser.
It's been tough.
It's annoying. Lamar's consistent.
Let's see. I got Herbert on my fantasy teams. Let me pull it up.
Yeah.
But Lamar is definitely the more consistent play.
Yeah.
But if you're looking again for like boom or bust, like.
But is there going to be boom against Denver?
I think it could be.
Yeah.
I think it could be.
Yeah.
You know, he's playing at home. He plays well at home.
Allen's
Struggles
healthy.
on the road.
Allen's
I
healthy.
Can't connect. Oh well.
That's fine, guys. Yeah, it's kind of a coin toss for me. I think Lamar Jackson is just going to have the better game overall. But yeah, that's what we got for Fantasy Blitz. I appreciate all you guys. Is that the last one? Gotta show the last screen.
Come on.
No, let's not show that anymore. All right, guys, thank you. Appreciate that. Week 14 of Fantasy Blitz. For most of you, this is the end of regulation, the beginning of the playoffs. We'll do some playoff shows here next week. I'm traveling this weekend, so again, I probably won't do a Tuesday show, but we will do a Thursday show next week. Appreciate it.
Best of luck, everybody.
Yeah, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Welcome. And yeah,
Anytime, Chili Rainbow. Anytime.
anytime. Thanks again. Appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.